Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my drugstore favorites video. I have quite a few products here. I couldn't decide on a set amount like 10 or 5, so I have quite a few. I'm going to start with my face, my primers, then move down to my lips, etc. So if you guys would like to see my drugstore favorites video, then just keep watching. So the first products that I'm going to start with are primers, and I have two here. I have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really like this primer because first of all, it smells like tea tree oil, and tea tree oil is really good for your skin. I use it a lot for spot treatments, or I'll use it for my ear because I have the hypertrophic scarring. So this smells like tea tree oil. Also, it's a poreless primer, so it helps to cover your pores, and it just gives you a really nice base for your foundation. It has a pump, so it's really easy to use. And also for the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. This is another one of my favorites. I think this was the first primer I ever bought, and it does have a weird smell. It kind of smells like glue a little bit, but not too much. I mean, it smells like glue, but it does smell like a normal primer at the same time. I don't know, you just have to smell it. But it says that it refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion, and even skin tones. I wouldn't say that it does all of that, but it does kind of fill in your pores. Again, gives you a nice base for your foundation like the e.l.f. one does. So if you're looking for some cheap primers that are good quality, I would recommend these two. Next, I'm just going to move to setting sprays. Even though they are setting sprays, I'll just finish kind of the face bases. First one I have is Pixi by Petra Hydrating Milky Mist. I like to use this to either kind of like start out my face base like a primer spray. This, you can find this at Target. It is, I think, $15 maybe, so it's a little bit on the pricier side for drugstore primers and setting sprays and primer sprays, but I really would highly recommend it. You can use it, it says before makeup, nighttime, or any time to give a burst of hydration, and it's for all skin types. So I really like this. And my second one is the NYX Matte Finish spray. Of course, this is a setting spray, and it does give you a matte finish. I really like this one. You can find this at Ulta, Target, wherever else they sell NYX. And for the primers, you can find those mainly at the drugstore and Target as well. I'm going to move on to concealer. I don't use that much concealer, honestly. I really don't wear that much foundation at all. If I do buy some, this is a little bit off topic, but if I do buy some type of face product, I'll buy a BB cream. So with BB creams, I don't typically use concealers, but I did want to try this one out. This is the NYX HD Concealer. I heard a lot of good things about it. I have the shade Tan, and it looks really good on my skin. I've only used it a couple times, but the couple times that I did use it, I really liked it, so I would recommend this. This is my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. You see me use this a lot in my videos. I use the dark shade, this one right here, for my contour, and every now and again I'll use the highlight. I don't really use that middle shade for much of anything, but I do use the contour every time I contour. Like I said in a previous video, I typically like to use powder contours. I'm not a huge cream contour user, so I really like this palette. You can get mine at Target. I really like the Physicians Formula Shimmer Bricks, whatever they're called. What are they called? Shimmer strips. This one is Waikiki strip, and this one is in the Vegas strip. The Vegas strip is a little bit lighter than the Waikiki. The Waikiki one has a little bit darker shades. As you can see, they're a little bit dark at the top. The bottom shades are pretty much the same, but this one has down at the bottom a little bit lighter shades. But either way, they're really good quality for drugstore highlighters. I would highly recommend these. I use them quite a bit, and they're just some of my favorite highlighters from the drugstore. The e.l.f. blush palettes, I have them both in light and dark. I talked about these in my blush collection video. I have, like I said, light and dark, and this is the dark palette, and this is the light palette. So as you can see, one is darker and one is lighter. I used both of them. I kind of use this one a little bit more because I feel like they have shades that are more complementary to my skin tone. This one does too, but I don't know, I just kind of go towards this one more. But they're both really great, really high quality, really pigmented, and I highly recommend these. They're $6 at Target. I'm missing one of my ends to my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, but a lot of people like to compare this to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I personally haven't used that before, so I can't really make that comparison, but I do really like this. Mine is in the shade Espresso, and I also had the tinted brow gel in chocolate, but I kind of stopped using it because I started using my Brow Gal. But either way, this is really good. It has a really defined point, if you can see that. There you go. It kind of even looks like the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, so I guess that's why people compare it a lot. The pigmentation is really good, and I'd highly recommend it. Moving on to the lips. No, we'll go to eyes. We'll start with eyes. Liquid liners. I really like the, is this one? Yes, the Wet n Wild megaliners. I have more than just these two, but I decided to show these. This one, the pink one, is Violet Revolution. Even though it's a pink, it's called Violet Revolution, and this one is called Voltage Blue. They're really matte, they're really pigmented. I really like these. I used one, I didn't actually do an eye tutorial with it, but in my foundation routine, I was wearing this blue liner. I really love these. They're not patchy, they don't tug, they're really great. Highly recommend. Also, you can't find these at the drugstore, but they are drugstore price. Colourpop products. Who doesn't love Colourpop? These are just a few of the eyeliners that I have. I have a green, a blue, and a pink. The pink is Boots, right? No, yes, Boots. And the blue is Bee Sting, and the green one is Maybe. These are really, really pigmented. They stay on your waterline all day long. Highly recommend these. You can find them at colourpop.com. They are $5, I believe. And staying with Colourpop, they're Super Shock Shadows. I have a bunch of them in my makeup collection, but again, I just got a couple of them. These are both from the Kathleen Light. No, this one isn't, but this one is. This is from the Kathleen Lights collection. This is Telepathy, and it's a really pretty green gold color. It's super pretty. I love using this for kind of a pop of color. And this one is Stereo. It's more of just like a, it's like a brownie. It's pulling more purple, but it's more of a brownie, I guess purpley colored eyeshadow. Again, super pigmented, really creamy. They have a kind of a moussey formula, so you have to make sure you close them really tight so they don't dry out, but as long as you do that, they'll stay and they're really good. Alright, finally moving on to lips. I don't have that many lip products, but I do have a few. I'll start with lip liners. I love the Jordana lip liners. They are so amazing. My favorite Jordana lip liner is Coco Loco. I'm actually wearing Coco Loco right now. It's just a brown lip liner. I love this. If I don't want to put on a real lipstick, or I just want something to throw on really fast, I will take Coco Loco and just wear it by itself. Love Coco Loco. But the other ones that I have are Rock and Rose. This is a really pretty muted nude shade. This is really, really nude on me. Next one I have is Plush Plum. This is just a reddish plum color. The next one I have is Baby Berry, and it's just a pink color. And the last one that I have is Cabernet. This is a really dark red burgundy shade, but they're really nice, really pigmented. They're really inexpensive. I got all of mine from Walgreens. Like I said, they're really affordable, inexpensive. Highly recommend those. Going to liquid lipsticks, I love the NYX Liquid Suede Lipsticks. I have 4. I have Downtown Beauty, which is a really, really nice brown. Alien, I wore this on Halloween. It's a black. Another one, this is Kitten Heels. It's just a really nice red. And also Jet Set. These are not exactly matte liquid lipsticks. These are more of a satin liquid lipstick. But again, these are really nice. The top of them is really pretty. It's like a jewel. So I like these a lot. And again, highly recommend. You can get these at Ulta or Target or like any other places they sell NYX at. We have one of the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks, and I'm wearing it right now. It's in the shade Teddy, and it's a really stony brown color. Like I said, it's a color that I'm wearing on top of Coco Loco. And these actually do dry matte, so if you want more of a matte formula, I would go for the Lingerie. If you want more of a satin formula, I would go for the Suede liquid lipsticks. But they're both really great, affordable. You can find both of them at Ulta or Target. And lastly, I have some of the NYX Matte Lipsticks. I love these. They're matte, but at the same time they don't completely dry matte, so they're a little bit more of a satin formula. I don't know, I like them still regardless. My favorite one is, where is it? My favorite one is Mason. It's more of one of those stony brown colors like this one was. This one, yeah, Teddy. They're a little bit similar. They're both really stony shades on my skin tone. This is my favorite one. Again, that was Mason. My other one is Up the Base. Yeah, Up the Base. It's just a really it's a cooler tone purple color. Another really pretty one that I like. My last two is NYX. NYX is even cooler tone than Mason is. Again, really nice. I would usually top that on top of Coco Loco as well. And my last one is Zen Orchid. It's a really pretty vibrant purple. Again, I would highly recommend all of these. You can get them at Target, Ulta, wherever you can find NYX at. But that would complete my drugstore favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed, found some products that you may not have. Again, I really love all these products, so I highly recommend them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. First of all, I like to either use this to as a also I really like the below, and I'm gonna start by pre-cleansing with some of my e.l.f. cleansing cloths. You can find these at Target and various other places I sell e.l.f. at. They're only $3, so if you're looking for